Geminis, my darlings, how are you doing? Are you good and well? It looks like you are going through some shit, I'm not gonna lie. So let's deep dive and have a real good look at this, okay? It's really nice. It's giving strong Gemini energy, which is that yin and yang polarity, because the sun, gorgeous energy, but the devil, bit of a fucked up energy. And not only are we dealing with that, we're dealing with the devil coming up twice. So there's a little bit more to the situation than we actually anticipated. And this appears to be a bit of confirmation for you and some advice saying walk away. Okay, keep walking away. And it's fascinating because we've had this conversation before, Gemini. In the last 4 to 6 readings, we've had that reoccurring theme for my Geminis where we've got to keep walking away from this, okay? The action position is enjoy life, enjoy the sun. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, check out the Scorpio read. If you've got a Scorpio that you love, a Scorpio in high vibes, go and lean on them, go and connect with them, go and listen to that reading, because there's a gorgeous Scorpio energy coming through. In the same position, you both share the sun. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. It's letting me know you can go with the flow a little bit more here. Go on, enjoy life. But I say that and then I'm like, wait. Why's the devil here? What's the devil doing here? Who invited the devil to the party? Hold on a minute. So we take that into consideration and we understand that this is the action and the challenge position. So there seems to be a negative undertow to whatever's going on here. And I've got additional cards out here for me for clarity. And underneath the High Priestess, which is your frequency and vibration, the devil's there. So in the now moment, your intuition is telling you that there's something else going on underneath the surface, something you don't see or understand. And there's this intuition of something toxic, and it's guiding you to walk away, take care of yourself, and save yourself the anguish. There's something here that shouldn't be. I think you're dealing with a businessman, an associate. Listen to this. If you are about to sign a deal with someone in business, if you are working with a man in business and this is a new opportunity and they are trying to sell you something and your intuition is saying this is off, walk away, do not sign the deal. In the past, someone has promised you a new beginning, a new birth, a new opportunity, a new stack, new coin, new money, new everything, a new life, a new relationship, another child. Someone's offered you something. Someone's put something on the table. This could be a sexual offer too. This could be a porno scene I'm even getting. Some kind of content creator opportunity where you get to feature on their channel. You get to be in one of their videos. Someone is trying to get you to work with them in a public fashion, but I don't think they've got the best reputation. I don't think the people around them have survived very well. There's this rebirth energy, and your intuition is telling you otherwise, and I think you're being guided to trust your intuition. The future is the Empress, a new beginning for you, and I think you're going to have to really trust yourself. Because the new beginning is definitely not this past thing, this old way. Yeah? 2 people coming at you, 1 person coming at you. It could be romantic, it could be a lover. The message here is just repetitive over and over again. I don't even think we need to go too much further into this reading, to be honest with you, because it really is that straight up. Keep going in your own direction. You are the Empress in the future. You have a new beginning, a prosperous life, a lot of opportunities coming your way. You need to kick people out of your way when your intuition tells you this. 3 people in business that you're working with. Yeah, I've got that businessman that I can't trust. I've got 3 people on the board or the committee, or that are all company directors, or that are all affiliated, working together, all entrepreneurs, all in the C-suite, all content creators, all part of the project, all want you to make this thing with them or join them or do something with them. It doesn't look good. I've got another person who you could be the one who has been left out in the cold from others. You could have got blacklisted. You could have had bankruptcy problems, debt. You could have been isolated. You could be a lone kind of content creator. A lot of people that have come your way or that you talk to don't really fit the bill. You don't really fit in with a lot of people, or someone's trying to encourage you to come with them because you'll fit in with us and you don't work out over there, or they're saying all of this stuff I do works and you should come my way. But there's all these people here, a lot of people, and these people have a lot to say about you or to you, and a lot to say about them and you. I just see a lot of people here with so much to say, and they've got a lot to say about you, they've got a lot to say about them. Everyone's talking, everyone's got a narrative. So I don't want to pin down too specifically on the ins and outs of this, because there's clout, there's personal opinion, there's personal grievances, there's people who like people for genuine reasons, and then people that hate people for genuine reasons, versus people who just chat shit and are in devil energy, people who like to tear other people down. Yeah, so I'm sure you would understand that there are people out there that like you and say nice things about you, and there are people that out there that don't like you and don't say nice things about you. And when we evolve in life and build a career and a business and work on ourselves, we're gonna meet resistance in different ways. And this gives me a little bit of cancel culture, but more so just what it means to uniquely flourish and find your own way. So I see you finding your own unique way and making sure you don't let any devils into the nest. But I also see you understanding and valuing the unique journey we go on, because it gives me loads of different YouTubers out there, and loads of them have positive stories, loads of them have negative stories, even celebrities, the kind of people that get cancelled and cancel culture. And there's in certain communities, like if you think about Shade Room and Shade Borough, there's those communities that only thrive on negative context of conversation, and it's all bitchy and mean, and you understand the culture of where you're going. Yeah, because so many people change their lives later down the line because they stumbled into a community and social group where the culture was just rife, and the culture was based on tearing that person down. That culture was based on clout. That culture was based on money. That culture was based on race. That culture was based on religion. That culture was based on spirituality. So there's positive and negatives to that. Yeah, but we need cultures to be based on authenticity, integrity, morals. Yeah, I want to say love and light, but that can be cheesy because not everyone's love and light all the time. Sometimes we're dark and hate. So it's about honesty showing up. Yeah, so don't just fall into any of these new categories or social groups or whatever's being presented to you on the surface and think, do you know what, I'm going to go that way because it looks great and it feels great and this person's powerful and strong. I want to use the example of Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber right now is absolutely fighting for his life in the industry because he got into a fight with Usher, I believe, just last week. So Scooter, who was his former manager. He's been going back and forth since the Diddy stuff. And no one really knew what happened with him and Diddy and his upbringing and his past, but we always knew there were issues there. We see all the old footage surfacing of the way that Diddy was like, yeah, we're going to go buck wild at the mansion and he's with me and they haven't signed over rights to me, but he's with me. When we hear the stuff that's being said now in context to Justin Bieber, it's very disturbing and it's worrying to wonder what he was really exposed to. We see footage of Usher giving him these kind of drinks before he goes on stage, and Usher taking a lot of his money, his manager Scooter taking a lot of his money. The manipulation that surrounded this guy, ridiculous. And he's fighting against paparazzi now. He's getting caught up in so much drama because he's just trying to stabilize and ground himself. He lost so much money. He was going broke. He had to sell the masters to his music. He's fighting a lot of toxic conditions. If he's a Gemini, then this reading would be for him because the devil energy is so toxic. But Usher's amazing. Scooter's a great manager. P. Diddy's rich. Dangerous. Usher and Scooter, how much money have they got now? How stable are they? What position are they in? And look where Justin's at. And he was the star in the situation. And God forbid the stories that Justin Bieber has that he sits on and doesn't speak on that really genuinely happened with him and Diddy. Diddy had him in his grasp from a young age. And there is even footage or conversations being had this week about the fact that Usher said publicly how he remembers some of the events that Diddy had that he went to when he was coming up. And he said they were really uncomfortable and really intense boot camps that made him really uncomfortable. But then Usher was in charge of Justin Bieber, and Usher sent Justin to Diddy quite frequently and put young Justin at risk. Yeah? It's that kind of situation here where on the surface that looks cool and loads of people will have shit to say about Justin. Positive and negative. Loads of people got shit to say about his wife, Hailey. Loads of people got shit to say about Usher. Loads of people got shit to say about Diddy and Scooter. Everyone's talking, that's the point. Conversations are loud. Can we trust all of these voices in the room? Because supposedly this person's the devil, this person's evil, that person's good. We can only go off face value and what we believe. Your intuition is telling you that there's some underlying toxicity here with someone who's trying to come close to you and sell you a dream, sell you this ideology that this is the way, yeah? Like, work with me. Like, it's this energy of I've got the clout, the brand, the money, the enterprise, all these people love me. Like, I will say it's a little sinister because when I keep looking at all these people around this person, it's like this person maybe even speaks about these people in an undermining way. Look how much people work underneath me. Look how much people I pay. Look how much people follow me. Oh, my followers will do this. My followers will do that. I can make them do anything. Like, this person's quite dictatorial in a way where it's like, I run these people. Come on. I'll show you how to run all of these people. You can be up here with me. Like, it's like someone's agreeing to be Diddy's sidekick. Why would you do that? Do you get what I mean? Like, And it's sad. It also gives me Shia LaBeouf energy. He's been in the media quite a lot lately and always judged. Oh, he's walking around in the hotel in his boxer shorts. He's crazy and he's asking for a lighter. He's made it clear to the public that he is no longer on his sobriety journey and that he is back drinking and doing drugs. Yeah? Loads of people drink and do drugs. We're not saying it's okay, but he said, I've gone through a divorce. I've separated from my wife and kids. I'm healing. I'm working on myself. I'm not back at the sobriety level. I'm aware of that. I've got into trouble. I've got arrested. I didn't like a large gay man being too close to me and touching me. So I acted up, went to jail for it. Still seeing if I'm going to get charged. I don't live a normal life because I'm a celebrity and well known. I'm in a hotel and I'm walking around in my boxers. and the media's screaming he's psycho. I haven't seen the full clips of it. I heard a little bit of it. Once again, I'm talking about all that noise coming and all that chitter chatter from random sources. But once again, in my opinion, I'm the same way. I like to walk around in my underwear and a sarong and in my bra and knickers. If I'm at a hotel, it's my hotel for the time that I'm there. So maybe I will be in loungewear. Maybe I will be in my bra and knickers. Is it a crime to walk around in your boxers? No, it's not the normal thing to do, but the man's fucking feral. And I shouldn't probably advocate for that because he is getting a little bit even more concerning and everyone's screaming he needs to get to rehab. And God forbid we have an Amy Winehouse situation, which broke my heart because someone should have intervened when it came to Amy Winehouse and prevented her death. And that didn't happen, and that haunted me for a long time. It's sad when there's no prevention in place. A lot of what I do comes from my sadness knowing that some of this stuff we should have been able to stop. Yeah? But once again, it's about understanding the unique individual and understanding this motherfucker's feral. This motherfucker lives a very unique way. This motherfucker is not functioning like others. Neurodiversity is a real thing. Yeah? So it's about, and everyone's like, oh, he's a crackhead, he must be taking this, he's in boxer shorts asking for a lighter. He's a bubbly, loud, out there person with ADHD who don't hang around with normal people all the time, very isolated, alone, and he's going through a lot, he's going through divorce. Are people allowed to have a bad time in life when something's fucked up in their life? Yeah, they are. Does it make them the devil? No, it doesn't. You know? It's sad. And that's my debate with you today. It's what people are saying versus what the reality is, and you being able to toe the line between the two. And we all have light and dark, yeah? No one is perfect. There are a lot of stuff going on with Shia right now that alarm me and concern me, and I worry and I pray and I hope he's safe and well. But there's also that part of me that goes, the man needs a fucking minute. He's gone through a divorce, separated, and he's had a very difficult life and upbringing. The Disney crew are fucking suffering. I keep speaking about it. Not the Disney crew, but the young era. Britney's gone off grid. Because supposedly she's losing it. She's also sold her masters. Shia's losing it. Justin's losing it. It's devastating. But there's deeper reasons for this. And it's not just one brush tarnish them all. They're not toxic, radioactive, evil people. They're going through shit, but the media will spin it. If we start digging into every single executive producer on TMZ and all the presenters of these gossip blogs, I wonder what we'll find. Because everyone's got shit to say. But how many people can show up and be true and transparent in what they're going through in their life? How many of you are speaking about your shit up front integritously? How many of you are not wearing a mask every fucking day? Let me know. Because everyone's got shit to say. But if we threw that shit back at you, you would crumble and choke on it. And that's just a point of me saying, trust your intuition. Because there's a lot more shit in the environment than there appears to be. And I'm really sick and tired of people throwing shit in specific directions. Of course it's going to stick as shit. But somebody threw that there because that wasn't there originally. Shit is sticking because it's sticky. But normally, the person covered in shit isn't the one that smeared it all over themselves, are they? Do you shit on your own doorstep? No. Not frequently. It's the black sheep story that I have out on my channel and that I've been speaking about all month, about the black sheep. The black sheep of the family, the black sheep of the community, the black sheep that's often tarnished with the devil brush is normally only black because they are covered in the dirt of the others. The soot, the dirt, all the other sheep are kicking their heels back. Every time that sheep gets near, cover it. Quickly, that one's too fucking clean, cover it. Kicking up their heels all night and day. So you look back and you go, fucking hell, that sheep is disgustingly dirty. Not remotely. It's just the rest of the sheep have got together and absolutely covered it in filth. And the truth of the matter is, because I also said that this month, if there is a black sheep in the herd, and everybody knows there's a black sheep in the herd, but ain't no one doing anything about it other than talking about it, that really defines the herd. That's one of the greatest things I've learned. Because a true herd, a true pack, a true family, a true community, a true social group would never let there be a black sheep in the community. They would make sure they were included. They would make sure they were loved and supported. They would make sure they were clean, fed, cared for. We would all be clean and pristine. We would all be flourishing and healthy and well. So any community you go to and there's that black sheep in there that is the victim or the scapegoat for the rest of the community, you're going to want to look at the community, because any genuine community would never let that be true. Love, light source, rules the day. And you can see the environments that do or don't have that. We don't shit on people. Yeah? Because we already have our own problems. And karma is real, okay? So whatever you've seen, whatever you've whatever you've acknowledged, whatever you feel, trust that, please, and go where you go. And once again, Gemini, week on week on week on week for you guys. Keep walking away. Keep walking away from whatever this is. Double devil energy, okay? Don't listen to the bullshit. You are not stupid. Trust your intuition. Love and light.